Up once again with the local MLA, 𝘕𝘓 who's been spending the day speaking to constituents and concerned shop owners in the area. Lil started by asking for the members' response to the government's proposed changes to bail laws that we've been hearing about this afternoon.
Yeah, so I'd like to get more detail and more understanding of how that would work. I don't come from a legal background, so I do, rely on reaching out to all different organisations and experts to see how that would work. Because, obviously we do want the safety of the community to be our priority, right? That's my priority. And is that going to achieve what we want to achieve? I will be looking into that. Although the thing that I do want to see, which I still feel is missing from this government, is putting the money and resources into preventative measures. We need to be tackling the root causes of crime. The homelessness issues, domestic violence, drug and alcohol addiction and poverty that has just been left here in the Territory for decades by both sides of government. And until we get on top of them, we're just going to see this continue.
Yeah, absolutely. And I totally appreciate where you're coming from, but at the same time, a lot of your constituents are calling for action right now. Yes. Parliament's going to be sitting on Wednesday. The Chief Minister has urged independence, she wants bipartisan support to get these reforms through and to go tough on bail in particular. Is that something that you will back?
Yeah, so, once again, I watched the press conference, but I need to get more information and still speak to people about what this reform actually looks like on the ground because, yes, I do agree that we need to be the safety of the community is of utmost importance. And if that's going to ensure that, then great. But right now I can't. I've got to do some more work in speaking to people and figuring that out.
What would your concerns be around this reform? What would you like to have nutted out so you could back it?
Well, I guess my concern around, which covers most of the bail reforms that CLP government have put through, is that what they actually look like on the ground in practice is filling up prisons and just continuing the cycle of recidivism. And that's what I'm concerned about. Sure, I know it feels good to feel like you're being, quote unquote tough, but when all you're doing is throwing people into prisons with no therapy, no other services, and they're out on bail with no bail support services, if we've got this massive homelessness rate, people are on bail without any safe place to go, particularly if they're young people, then all we're doing is just going around in circles and seeing it continue. So that's my problem with this, is that it's not actually solving the problem. We can't be making policies based on feelings. They have to be done on evidence.
And just in terms of action now, there's been a lot of push to try and get the Nightcliff police station manned 24/7. Is that something that you want, and how are you going to make it happen if so?
Oh, look, yeah, so I've actually already been writing letters and contacting the Police Minister and the Chief Minister about this. I was around when it was built, and I know the sentiment in the community is one of extreme frustration that it was promised as a 24/7 police station, and that was never going to be possible. So I have been writing to the Police Minister and Chief Minister. I've requested that the opening hours are extended, that we get more foot patrols. This was months ago. I've been asking for this, more foot patrols through the Nightcliff shops, and that the capabilities be increased there at the station. I haven't yet to date had a response to that.
Sure. Now, in terms of action now, what would you like to see?
I would like to see, I think I would like to see some action on the Nightcliff police station. A lot of people are feeling quite frustrated that it is it was made for them to feel safe, but it doesn't make them any safer. They want somewhere to go that they can knock on the door and ask for help and not be sent away and told to call a number. So I would like to see a greater capacity Nightcliff police station. I think that would really help. It's tricky because so many of these issues are a very long-term stuff that needs an incredible amount of resourcing and action. But for now, people deserve to feel safe, to go to work and come home safe to their families. And if they're not feeling that, then there's something terribly, terribly wrong. I think the Nightcliff community and the broader community as well in general, I really want to just come to them, just shower them with love and support and know what a valued member of the community he was. And it's an absolute tragedy, and we're all just devastated for them.
Greens member for Nightcliff, 𝘕𝘓 speaking to ABC reporter Lil Watkins just a little bit earlier today.